Hello students, today we are going to talk about electrocardiography, that is ECG. In this, what we are going to discuss is ECG definition, medical uses, cardiac electrophysiology, ECG machine types, safety and protection, sources of artifacts, electrocardiogram grid, and 12 lead EKG. Let's start with the ECG definition. Electrocardiography, which is popularly known as ECG or EKG, is the process of recording the electrical activity of the heart over a period of time using electrodes placed on the skin. These electrodes detect the tiny electrical changes on the skin that arise from the heart muscles' electrophysiological pattern of depolarizing and repolarizing during each heartbeat. This you can see in this diagram also very clearly, the process of repolarizing and depolarizing. Now let's come to the medical uses of ECG. The goal of performing electrocardiography is to obtain information about the structure and the function of the heart, and that is very important for the well-being of the humans because heart is the main pumping organ of the body. Numerous diagnoses and findings can be made based upon electrocardiography. Suspected myocardial infarction, that is heart attack. Suspected pulmonary embolism. It is a blockage of an artery in the lungs by a substance that has traveled from elsewhere in the body through the bloodstream. This results in the shortness of the breath. A third sound, fourth heart sound, extra heart sound due to abnormality in the heart. All these diagnoses and findings can be made based upon electrocardiography. A cardiac murmur are heart sounds produced when blood flows across one of the heart walls and that are loud enough to be heard with the stethoscope. Several heart arrhythmias, irregular heartbeats, those are known as irregular heartbeats, and epileptic seizure. Now let's come to the cardiac electrophysiology. Cardiac electrophysiology, during each heartbeat, a healthy heart has a orderly progression of depolarization. It starts with the pacemaker cells in the sinoatrial node, that is SA node, and spreads around the whole atrium. It passes through the atrioventricular node, that is AV node, down into the bundle of His and into the Purkinje fiber, spreading down to the left throughout the ventricles. This can be seen in the diagram. The P wave represents depolarization of the atria. Atrial depolarization spreads from SA nodes towards the AV node and from the right atrium to the left atrium. The QRS complex represents the rapid depolarization of the right and the left ventricles. The T wave represents the repolarization of the ventricles. The U wave is hypothesized to be caused by the repolarization of the interventricular septum. It normally has a low amplitude and even more often it is completely absent. ECG pattern recognition is based on the four factors. Depolarization of the heart towards the positive electrode produces the positive deflection. You can see it in the diagram. Depolarization of the heart away from the positive electrode produces a negative deflection. You can again see it in the diagram. Repolarization of the heart towards the positive electrode produces a negative deflection. Repolarization of the heart away from the positive electrode produces a positive deflection. Now let's come to the ECG machine. ECG machine. An electrocardiograph is a machine that is used to perform electrocardiography and produces the electrocardiogram. Its major components are ECG main unit, its cables and ECG electrodes. You can see the machine, the electrodes and the cables in the diagram very clearly. Now let's start with the ECG main unit. The fundamental component to electrocardiograph is the instrumentation amplifier, which is responsible for taking the voltage difference between leads and amplifying the signal. ECG voltages measured across the body are on the order of hundreds of microvolts up to 1 millivolt. The small square on the standard ECG machine is 100 microvolts. Early electrocardiographs were constructed with analog electronics. Today, electrocardiographs use analog to digital converters to convert to digital signals, and that can be manipulated with digital electronics. This permits digital recording of ECG and use on the computers. This is what the beauty of the science is. Now let's come to the electrodes. It is a conductive pad in contact with the body that makes an electrical circuit with the electrocardiograph. The most common type of self-adhesive circular pad. Each electrode consists of an electrically conductive electrolyte gel and a silver chloride conductor. It connects the main unit with the electrodes. Now let's come to the types of ECG machines. The 12-lead ECG, it is the standard ECG machine used for medical diagnostic testing. It uses 10 electrodes. A 5-lead ECG machine, it uses 5 electrodes, 4 of which are placed on each of the limb and 1 on the chest. It is usually used for continuous monitoring, like during the major surgical procedures or while a patient is being transported in the ambulance. Then A3-lead ECG machine, it uses 4 electrodes placed on each of the limb, which is enough to produce adequate data on heart rhythm monitoring. Portable handheld ECG machine. These are the smallest ECG machines in the market today. In spite of their portable and handheld size, they can display and record heart rates like their larger counterparts. Wireless ECG. They are similar to standard ECG machine but without wires. The electrode used have a wireless units that transmit data to the computer or telemetry station. A wireless ECG provides more functionality and comfort for the patients who won't have to worry about the wires attached to their bodies. As such, when someone attaches wire to our body, हम लोग वैसे ही डर जाते हैं. We fear that what are the wires being attached. तो जो वायरलेस ECG है वो पेशेंट्स को बहुत कंफर्ट देती है. They don't develop that fear and trauma. Now let's come to the safety and protection. Safety and protection. Voltage protection for the patient and the operator. Since the machines are powered by the main power, it is conceivable that either person should be subjected to voltage capable of causing death. Defibrillation protection. Any ECG used in healthcare may be attached to a person who requires defibrillation, and electrocardiograph need to protect itself from its source of energy. Electrostatic discharge. It is similar to defibrillation discharge and requires voltage protection up to 18,000 volts. A right leg driver circuit can be used to reduce common mode interference, which is interference that appears on both signal leads, typically 50 by 60 Hz of the main power. Now let's start with the sources of artifacts. Artifacts are distorted signals caused by a secondary internal or external sources such as muscle movements, interference from an electrical device. Improper lead placement, for example, reversing two of the limb leads. It has been estimated to occur in 0.4 to 4% of all EKG recordings. Now let's come to the electrocardiogram grid. Electrocardiogram grid. ECG are normally printed on a grid. The horizontal axis on the grid represents the time and the vertical axis represents the voltage. The standard values on this grid are shown in the adjacent image. दिख रहा है आपको clearly that how it is being measured. A small box is 1 mm by 1 mm big and represents 0.1 millivolt into 0.04 seconds. A large box is 5 mm into 5 mm big and represents 0.5 millivolt into 0.2 seconds wide. So you can see there is a time and there is an amplitude. Now let's come to the 12 lead EKG. Lead EKG. 12 lead ECG machine uses 10 electrodes. What is the difference between electrodes and the leads? Let's discuss. Electrode is a conductive pad in contact with the body that makes an electrical circuit with electrocardiograph. A lead is a connector to the electrode. Since leads can share same electrodes, a standard 12 lead EKG happens to need only 10 electrodes. Remember this very well. So 12 lead EKG, how is the electrode placement is? So you can see 1 to 10 and their pointers are marked on the body, where RA is for right arm, LA is for left arm, RL is for the right leg, LL is for the left leg. RA is white, LA is black, RL is green and LL is red. So there is a color discrimination also to help to place the proper electrodes. And the electrodes are RA, LA, RL, VL, V1, V2, V3, V4, V5 and V6. The leads used in ECG machine can be divided into two types. Bipolar leads, which record the voltage difference between two electrodes, example lead 1, 2 and 3. Unipolar leads record the voltage difference between a reference electrode and the body surface to which they are attached, example lead AVR, AVL, AVF, V1, V2, V3, V4, V5 and V6. You can see this in the diagram also. That bipolar leads and unipolar leads are clearly described here. Leads are broken down into three sets. Lead 1, 2, 3, that is limb leads. Augmented limb leads, that is lead AVR, AVL and AVF. And precordial leads, that are lead 1, 2, 3, 4 and V6. So leads are broken down into three different sets. That is limb leads, augmented limb leads and precordial leads. Limb leads. Lead A is the voltage between the positive left arm and an electrode and a right arm electrode. That is I is equal to LA minus RA. Lead 2 is the voltage between the positive left leg electrode LL and the right arm RA electrode. That is 2 is equal to LL minus RA. Lead 3 is the voltage between the positive left leg, that is LL electrode, and the left arm LA electrode. So lead 3 is LL minus LA. So these are the limb leads. And how lead 1, lead 2, lead 3 is calculated, that is also clearly described here, and you can also see this in the diagram. Now let's come to the augmented lead. Augmented limb leads. Lead augmented vector right, that which is known as AVR, has the positive electrode on the right arm and the negative pole is a combination of the left arm electrode and the left leg electrode. Lead augmented vector left AVL has a positive electrode on the left arm. The negative pole is a combination of the right arm electrode and the left leg electrode. Lead augmented vector foot, which is AVF, has the positive electrode on the left leg. The negative pole is a combination of the right arm electrode and the left arm electrode. So augmented lead limbs has AVR, AVL and AVF. And how they are calculated you can see in the diagram as well. Now precordial leads. The precordial leads lie in the transverse and the horizontal plane perpendicular to the other 6 leads. The 6 pericordial electrodes act as a positive pole for a 6 corresponding precordial leads, that is V1, V2, V3, V4, V5 and V6. Wilson center terminal is used as the negative pole. The common lead Wilson central terminal is produced by averaging the measurement from the electrodes RA, that is right arm, left arm and left leg to give an average potential across the body. This you can see in the diagram as well. So with this we complete the electrocardiography.